previous lecture we have discussed momentum, relation between the momentum and kinetic energy. Now we are discussing Newton's law of motion. This is in shortcut we have said that NLM, Newton law of motion. There are three type of basic laws of Newton's in the kinematics. The first law, the Newton's first law states that every body continues in state of rest or a uniform motion in a straight line unless it is compelled by some external force to change the state. It means every object, if we consider this object in this is my body and this is surface and it is on rest, it always be in rest. If a object or a body is placed on the surface, rest is always be in rest until and unless the external force is not applied on the object. Another case is if this is object and if this moves with a velocity of 5 meter per second, if this is body and this is ground, if this body is moving with a uniform speed 5 meter per second, it always be in motion until and unless if external force is not applied on the object so that it remains in rest condition. Ideal conditions should be considered. Here friction is not present here, because of that friction is a resisting force and this stops the velocity of an object. In ideal condition, if object is being on rest, then it always be in rest. If object be in motion, then always be in motion until and unless an external force is not applied on the object. If any external force is applied on the object, if object is in rest condition, it may or may not be in motion. If any external force is applied on the object when object is in moving condition, then it stop or in motion. That is the first law which is related to the Newton's first law of motion. Now we are discussing this Newton's first law of motion is also called law of inertia. This is also called law of inertia. This is also called Newton's first law of motion is also called law of inertia, and this is also called Galileo law. There are three names which is related to the Newton's first law. This is called first law of motion, this is called the law of inertia, and this is also called Galileo law. These are the three names of Newton's first law of motion. Now we are discussing the second law of motion. How we can define the second law of motion? The rate of change of momentum gives the value of net external force acting on the object. What it means? It means if the rate of change of momentum, the rate of change of momentum means dp over dt. Rate of change of momentum means dy dt of p. Dy dt of p vector is equal to net external force applied on the object. This is the Newton's second law. 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 Now we can also determine that F, what is P? What is vector P? Vector P is equal to mass into velocity vector. We place the value of this m into velocity vector divided by dt is equal to net external force applied on the object. Here m should be constant. In various cases mass is also variable, but here we cannot consider this concept. Here we should assume m is constant. M is constant. Here m should be taken out from the dv over dt is equal to f external. Here dv over dt is acceleration. M into a is equal to f. This is the another formula which is derived from the second law. F is equal to ma.